I am Windsor Lindor, and this recording begins a four-part journey into the heart of leadership, starting with emotional truth and the three places where leaders most often get stuck: conflict, decisions, and culture. In the next few minutes, I will share one simple habit that creates traction in each of these areas. It takes less than a minute to apply, and it can reduce rework, shorten meetings, and build durable trust. Let's set the frame. Strategy moves business. Emotional truth moves the people who move the business. When you can name what is real and new and in the room, everything lines up faster and with less stress. Here's the habit. 4 steps. Simple, fast. 1. Notice the emotion. Use a real word. Frustrated, excited, tired, anxious, hopeful. 2. Name the trigger. What just happened? Or what story is running? 3. Link it to a core value. Excellence, fairness, belonging, autonomy, impact. 4. Choose one next step. A small action, a boundary, or a clear request. Here's how it sounds. I feel tense because the scope keeps moving. The core value is excellence. I need a clear definition of done. The request is that by Wednesday at 3, we'll publish a 1-page quality threshold. Maria owns the draft. It's clean, respectful, actionable. Now, let's look at where this habit pays off most. First, conflict. This is where the old pattern invites avoidance, appeasement, or pushing through. To upgrade this, listen for the root emotion and the core value underneath it. You might say, before we jump to solutions, what's one emotion alive for you? And what core value sits underneath it? Or another example, I feel concerned after hearing 3 versions of a deadline. The core value for me is reliability. I request we confirm one owner and one date before we close this topic. Why does this work? Because you humanize the moment without blame, and then make a clear ask. People relax because they know what to do. If the room feels tense, slow your speech and take a calm breath before making your request. Your nervous system sets the tone. Next, decisions. Here, the old pattern often focuses on winning the project, and the people lose. To upgrade, evaluate. options through your core values, your vision, and viability. You can ask, which path best honors our core values while advancing a strategy? For example, I feel urgency because our pipeline dipped this month. The core value is sustainability. My next step is option B. It protects margins while we test demand for 2 weeks. Why does this work? You show your math. People don't need to share your feelings to align with your logic. When it's tied to a shared core value, you can also add a guardrail. If the decision is reversible, move now and review soon. If it's irreversible, slow down and escalate. Lastly, culture. This is where the old pattern demands performance and forgets to allow people to be human. To upgrade, practice structured openness. Adopt a 60-second check-in. Red, yellow, or green on energy, plus one word. Then ask, what did you feel? What did you need? Culture is the conversation we repeat. So make your core values visible and the daily rhythm. So then do it weekly. Each person shares one emotion, one core value, and one action. Example, I feel hopeful. The core value is excellence. My action is to publish a draft of the onboarding playbook by Thursday. Why does this work? Yes, why does this work? Because small reps done often become normal. Over time, people trust the system because feelings, values, and actions match. After each round, add one sentence to a shared document titled Core Values in Action. In a month, you will have a living record of your culture. Now, before we close, 3 traps to watch for. Trap 1, vague emotion, words like off, oh, fine. Let's upgrade that. Use sharper words. Keep a small feelings list on your desk for 2 weeks. Trap 2, sharing feelings with no request. Upgrade it. And with my request is, or the boundary I am honoring is. Trap 3, the long backstory. To upgrade it, follow the 1-minute rule. If it takes longer, move details to a short follow-up note with one owner and a deadline. So now, your 10-minute experiment for this week. If you have to start small, which practice could you try in under 10 minutes? A conflict prompt, a core value-based decision question, or a 60-second check-in. Now, pick one live moment each day. A client call, a one-to-one. Use the 4 steps and track 5 items. Moment, emotions, core value, next step, result. Was it faster, slower, or the same? At week's end, keep what moved real work forward. Drop what added drag. That's how insight becomes habit. If this served you, follow and share so more leaders can turn meetings into momentum. For templates and scorecards, visit lindorconsulting.com and schedule a complimentary consultation. For next episode, decision hygiene, where you will learn when to slow down, when to move, and how to design small tests that protect your team's energy. I am Windsor Lindor. Thank you for being here and for listening. Lead with inner clarity, create outer impact.